What's up guys, it's Mike from Mike's Build. I'm just gonna put out a really quick video. I wasn't planning on making any video about this. I figured what the hell, I looked online, there was not a whole lot of nothing or information about if this was possible. So I figured someone out there might need it and I'm making this video, so let's get right into it. Can you paint home paint through a HVLP or paint gun? So I'm gonna show you what I'm working with right here. So this is the paint. It's an oil-based paint and this is the primer. Okay, so this is stuff that is used to paint your homes, decks, whatever that might be. And can you paint it, or can you use that, or can you paint that with the HVLP paint gun? And the answer is yes. I have done it. As you can see, all these panels here has been painted using that paint and that paint gun, and the finish is perfect. Okay, so I'm going to be painting that one in the middle over there. I'm going to show you exactly how I do it, and we can get this video going. So over here is another one that's been painted. The finish is all good in all of them. The only thing I would advise you on is that there's always a ton of overspray. The overspray, it's crazy. It's way more than painting using the regular solvents or waterborne automotive paints. So that's something to watch out for. But the finish, as you can see, is pristine. Really happy about that. So this, I'm just gonna hit it with some sandpaper with 600 grit, then throw that primer on, and then throw the paint on. So let's get right into it. So like I said, this is the paint, good old-fashioned paint from Cloverdale. The primer, you do need to use mineral spirit to thin this out. You can't run it in the paint gun just without the mineral spirits. I have a 1.4mm tip over there. It is gonna be hard to get it done. The gun is gonna have a hard time. I did try it, it did go out, but it's better to just grab one of these and thin it out, and you're just gonna have a much easier time getting it done. So I have some paints in the gun right now. As you can see, it's thinned out already and it's ready to be sprayed. So I'm just gonna sand that really quick with some 600 grit, throw the paint on, and we should be golden. Alright guys, so I have the camera set up and I'm going to be sanding that panel with some 600 grit. The panel is quite thin, so I'm not trying to go deep or leave deep gouges in the panel. That's why I'm using 600, just to rough up that surface a little bit and get that primer in to stick good. So I'm going to throw this down and I'm going to put on my face mask and get to sanding.
Feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the...
Alright guys, as you can see, I'm done sanding. I'm gonna wipe it down and then throw some primer on. So let's get right back into it.
I'm leaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward.
Alright guys, sorry about that. So as I was painting that panel, the camera died and I didn't realize it. But just to give you guys an idea of how to get this done, it's very simple. If you've painted anything before, this is the panel I painted. This is another one. I did fix this area up here a little bit. That's why I have the heater going on. But over there in the middle, that's the panel that was just painted. And as you can see, it came out excellent. This is all through a regular HVLP paint gun. You can pick up one for under $20, $30, a cheap one. I'm using my cheapest gun I have in here to paint it. Sanded with 600, and I just hit it with first coat of primer and then the paint itself, and turned out excellent. There's nothing wrong with it. So it can be done through a regular paint gun. You don't need to buy nothing fancy. This is what I used for it. And remember, all you just have to do is thin it out so it flows out much easier. out of that paint gun, so you have so you can get a better result pretty much. So that's what I use to thin it out. That is the paint in question. It's Cloverdale. It's an oil-based paint, and that's it. So I hope this video is helpful. If you find it helpful, drop a like, drop a comment, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys, and have a good one.
Anything worth doing is a tough. 'Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to